If you had a testimonial match, which team would you like to play and would you leave in a helicopter at the end?
What's it like when you hear the fans singing your name?
It's better than them booing you, isn't it?
Why were you getting booed?
Just not very good.
Have you always wanted to be a goalie or did you just get put there?
Who do you think would win a race between you, Dan and Pope?
I think if I'm not winning that, I think there'd be an issue.
My mum and all my mum's friends love you. Do you like being all the mum's favourites? Have you got the biggest house and not who has?
Do you think it'll be Lewis Hall next or Nick Pope?
I think it may be Lewis Hall. I think that the reason why they're starting with Dan Byrne because he's good at quizzes.
True.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, alright.
Hello. How are you?
Good.
What's your name?
Hello.
Maeve.
Hello. Nice to meet you, mate.
Hello.
What's your name?
Grace.
Grace. Nice to meet you. I'm Dan.
Hello.
Looking forward to this.
Yeah.
Feel under pressure now. Absolutely.
Hello.
How are you?
Yeah.
What's your name, sorry?
Ruben.
Ruben.
Max.
Max, lovely to meet you.
I play football for Red House Farm and I'm the only girl on my team. After a match, all the boys are smelly and sweaty. Who's the smelliest in the changing room after your matches?
What a great question. Who is the smelliest? I'm going to say Jacob Murphy is the smelliest. Just because I'm quite tight to him, so I think he wouldn't be bothered about saying that to him, but he is quite smelly, really.
What other football teams do you enjoy watching?
I think I enjoy watching Man City, to be honest. I think they've been the best team in the world for a long time, so I think it's always good to watch them.
Yeah. Not for the last couple of months, I haven't.
Have you taught any of the non-Geordie players any Geordie phrases?
Alex Isak
Yeah.
knows quite a lot. Like he says Hawaii quite a bit. What was the other one he says all the time? I'll read war kid.
Yeah, I've seen the video.
He's in the video.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think he was probably the one that has done best at it.
Yeah.
There's been some bad ones. The Brazilians aren't great at it. But their kids are actually quite Geordie, so it's quite funny.
Who would you be more scared of getting told off by, Eddie or Mad Dog?
I think I'd speak on behalf of all the players. I'd rather get told off by Mad Dog, purely because you don't want to mess with the gaffer. He's the one who obviously makes all the decisions.
What's it like when you hear the fans singing your name?
Yeah, it's really nice. It's better than them booing you, isn't it?
Yeah.
And I've had that a little bit in my time. Not probably here, but at other clubs definitely. So yeah, no, it's nice. It's
Why
nice
were you getting booed?
Just not very good.
I hate playing in goal. Have you always wanted to be a goalie or did you just get put there?
Very much started by being put there.
Which player is the loudest in the dressing room?
I'm gonna say either Nick Pope. Nick Pope or Sean Longstaff have got the loudest laugh you've ever heard. And I'd say probably Kieran Trippier. He's always chatting.
Have you and your best friend Tino hit the tune yet for a big night out?
No, we haven't been out in Newcastle yet. I think obviously we've got a long way to go in the season so far, so maybe if we achieve something big this year, maybe it's something that we can do in the future once the season's finished. So.
Do you think there will ever be a time when the whole Newcastle squad goes blonde?
I won't be the only one to let it down, so if everyone else does it, I'll join in.
Apparently, you're a brilliant dancer, but who's the second best and can you do their signature move?
You don't see a lot of the lads dancing in training. I would say Jacob Murphy has some moves.
I would have said Bruno.
You said Bruno? Oh yeah, Bruno, yeah. The Brazilians do like to dance, but
Yeah.
yeah, maybe. I think Jacob does a lot of the Fortnite dances.
Who's the biggest prankster in the club?
That's a good question. There's actually an ongoing war at the minute between a couple of players. So I'll go between Dan Byrne and Jacob Murphy. I don't think you'd want to be entangled with either of them.
Who is the most famous person in your contacts?
Do you know what? I've not told anyone else this, but Thomas Tuchel rang me the other day. So he's pretty famous at the minute.
Which player takes the longest in the dressing room mirror?
I think Callum Wilson will be up there. Maybe he doesn't take the longest, but he definitely cares about his appearance, and he looks after himself, so I think he's probably the one that comes to me straight away.
Would you rather score a tap-in or provide 2 assists?
Definitely score a tap-in all day long. And then celebrate as if I've just scored a worldie 100%. Yeah.
My mum and all my mum's friends love you. Do you like being all the mum's favourites?
Yeah, I do love it. But I think the real mum's favourite is Fabian Shaw.
My mum's there.
Is it? It's Fabian Shaw, really, isn't it?
No,
There's
you
number
love
2.
Dan Burn.
Take it. I'll take it. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Yes, I do like being all the mum's favourites.
Who is the team DJ and responsible for the match day music in the dressing room?
I think the nutritionist is the one who does the music, but I think the songs are from Jacob Murphy and Anthony Gordon. I think them two are the ones who have combined the playlist together, and I've sent it to him, so I think them two.
Can we have a dance off?
Yeah. Who's
We
going
all
first?
do it.
Yeah, come on then.
Right, you go first.
Right, I'm going to do my dancing, alright? Come on then. Nice. Okay. Very good. Who do you think was the best out of the 3 of them? I reckon I was 3rd, and I think it was a tight 1st and 2nd between you.
She's been
Well done.
practicing it.
You've been practicing just for that. So Andy, you're probably the only 2 people I've ever done that again for. I get asked to do it all the time, and I never do it, so you're very lucky.
Which teammate would you want with you on a road trip, and who would you avoid?
So I'll go Sean Longstaff. I think we've got similar likes, and I think the car would be going in the right direction. Who wouldn't I want to be with would be, I might say Joe Willock, you know. Do you know what? No, I won't. I'll say Willa Sula. You could end up anywhere with him, I think. And I don't think he'd be out of bed very early in the morning. You wouldn't get anywhere.
Who do you think would win a race between you, Dan and Pope?
I think if I'm not winning that, I think there'd be an issue. So I'd like to back myself. Well, I do back myself, but I think between them two, I think it's got to be Dan, and you can't let Popey be beating him in a race.
If you could name any Newcastle pub after yourself, what would you call it?
I would call it the Lanky Giraffe. And that's what it would be called, and it would be right outside the stadium.
What is your favourite takeaway? Like mine's chicken dupiaza from the Indians.
That's a good one. I've had a few of them. What naan bread do you have? Plain.
Yeah.
I'll go shredded beef from a Chinese, like sweet chili beef.
Have you ever came up against a player that's taller than you?
Yeah, I have. Peter Crouch. So it actually says we're both 6'7", but I saw him again at the weekend, and I'm either lying and saying that I'm 6'7", or he's lying because he's massive. I spoke to him about it. We played against him in the League Cup when I was at Birmingham. He was at Stoke.
Yeah.
And he did a bicycle kick, and it was one of the most magical things I've ever seen.
What's the most Geordie thing you've learnt since joining the club last year?
The phrase "why I man" is one that's thrown about a lot at the training ground. I think for me that's one that I've obviously had to come to terms with quite quickly.
I'm the shortest player in both my football teams. What did your mum feed you when you were young? So I could catch up to you.
There you go. Lots of veg.
Right.
I barely used to eat anything when I was a kid. Yeah, I know I'm quite skinny now, but I was very, very skinny as a kid. But now I love me food. So I don't know if that's made us tall.
If you had a testimonial match, which team would you like to play, and would you leave in a helicopter at the end?
Who would I like to play? I like to play Sunderland, so it was a derby. And yeah, I'd like to go on a helicopter, so it could be really big time and emotional, and everyone would be crying.
If you were trapped on a desert island and you had the chance for a Newcastle player to join you, who would you choose?
Do you want to have a guess? I think it's quite obvious.
Livermental.
Yeah, 100%.
If the squad had to form a band, who would you want as the lead singer?
I would say Bruno.
Which I think he could
See
sing.
I've seen a video of him singing on Joe Linton's wedding.
I think he'd be one of the backup dancers. I think he wouldn't mind dancing. I might go Fabian Shaw because I think he looks like he could sing. He's quite handsome. I think he'd suit him in the band.
Mum's nodding.
Aye.
Did you have a favourite player who inspired you to become a defender?
Yeah, so my favourite ever defender was Paolo Maldini. Obviously, I'm quite like him as well. as a player.
My nickname in football is Made the Machine. Do you have a nickname, or do you have any other nicknames for the other players?
I think I've just been called Popey since I was about 13. Yeah, no other nicknames. Emil Kraft, everyone calls Cheese. That's my favourite nickname. That's my favourite nickname at the minute. I don't know why. It's a good name though.
What's Bruno's?
No, I haven't got Bruno's not got one here, I don't think.
Has Isaac?
Just Bruno, Brewski. No.
Can you make Isaac that one?
We'll try and find one for Alex, yeah. If you've got a recommendation, I can take it back.
Isaac the Machine.
Okay.
My greatest NUFC moment so far was sitting at the back of the Gallagher and watching us beat PSG at St James's Park in the Champions League. What has been your Newcastle highlight so far?
Yeah, I'd probably say that. I'd
But
say
the
just
PSG
that.
one when you scored the header.
Yeah, it's good, wasn't it?
But he didn't do very well, did he?
No, did he?
Have you ever considered putting sticky tape on your gloves for extra grip?
I think it'd be trouble when you have to throw it out.
Yeah.
And you'd be in big trouble.
If you were Eddie Howe for a day, what would you do?
Probably make me captain straight away and make us number 9.
Who is the funniest teammate in the dressing room?
Ooh, Sean Longstaff, I think I'll say. Yeah, we obviously sit at breakfast together and stuff, and we don't have many dull mornings.
Which player would you not trust to organise a holiday?
I'd say Nick Pope. I wouldn't say he's high up on the organisation scale for me.
Do you have any pre-match superstitions?
Always have beans on toast if that counts. I don't like anything in my goal. So whether it's like a water bottle or a towel or anything like that, I don't like it in or around my goal.
Have you been to get your suit measured yet?
No, I have not. No, I have not. But after the first time we got the final, when we got the League Cup final, after I said that at the semi-final, I got like loads of messages saying that people would like fit us for suits and stuff. But I just never took the opportunity. I should have really, because I would have loads of suits now.
These chairs are comfy. Yeah. I'm gonna take the chair home.
I don't think you can.
Yeah. I've got an extra one.
No.
So I'll just do it. By the way, Nick Pope gave me this question.
Did he?
last
Yeah,
time.
that doesn't surprise us. I heard Nick say, "Who have you got next?" Dan Byrne, and then a lot of mumbling. So.
Have you got the biggest house and not who has?
No, I haven't got the biggest house. Who has the biggest house? I'm gonna say Bruno. Bruno's got the biggest house. I'd say it's on the most floors. So Bruno's got the biggest house.
How many floors is it?
Like 7.